Hey guys, it's Kira from Recaps and the Warehouse 13 fan channel, and I know this is like really late, but I was busy and yeah, you know, the usual when I make late video blogs. So, I think this week's episode was the most hilarious episode yet. Like, I was laughing riots, like dying. It was called Merge with Caution, Season 2, Episode 8, I believe. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? There's only 4 episodes left. 4 in the whole season. What will I do when it's over? I mean, I'll have Fringe, but I mean, well, Fringe, yeah. I'll be satisfied, but still, like, ugh, it's so terrible. I wish they could have like 20 episodes instead of like a little over 10 or whatever. It's awful. And they better not take as long as they did to make Season 3 as they did Season 2, because that I will be very angry. I'll still watch it, of course, but I will angrily watch it. I don't know. I'm just gonna watch it. Anyway, so, this episode was mainly, well, there were a lot of different things going on. So, first, there are 2 artifacts. One was this griffin that switches people's bodies, and the other were these stockings that if like you touch them, they make men do whatever you want. So let's start with the griffin, because Pete and Micah were getting a few days off so they could pretend to be normal or whatever. So Micah was going to her high school reunion, and Pete was hanging out with Kelly. Okay, like Kelly, I thought they were so cute that they, like, almost broke my impenetrable shield of Pica, but now I am, like, what the hell? Like, she just, like, every time he's, like, trying to talk to her, and she just, like, throws him down on the bed and starts, like, ripping his clothes off. I'm like, dude, like, wait a sec, okay? Like, jeez. I don't get it. Like, I don't know. It's really annoying, and like, now I'm just gonna go back to calling every girl that P makes out with who's not Micah a slut, because evidently it's true. Like, ugh, so mad. I mean, it made me so mad. Okay, I'm sorry, but this strand of hair is really bothering me, because usually, you know, I have my bangs like this, but they're getting too long. I need to trim them, so like, put them over to the side, and they're like, so sorry about my hair. Anyway, and Micah goes to her high school reunion, and the guest star Cody Rhodes, who plays Kurt something, who is like the football quarterback dude who she tutored in algebra or something. He sees her, and like, he's like, oh, hey, and like, she like kind of has a crush on him and stuff, but like, first I want to say this about Cody Rhodes. Sorry, I keep getting off topic, but like, I think he's kind of like a conceited douchebag. Well, I don't really know him personally, so I just like, I watched this behind the scenes video and I was just like, what the hell? Like, he was like, yeah, so obviously my character is very attractive. So the lead actress, Joanne Kelly, she called me and she was like, you know, I've seen you on TV, you're very dashing. And when he said dashing, like, it showed this like clip of him going like, dashing. And like, it had like these like fancy letters behind him, like, dashing, and I'm like, what is this? Like, Joe, why did you call this guy? Like, if they start dating, I'm gonna be mad. He ain't good enough. So, yeah. Anyway, so, they're kind of hitting it off or whatever, and like, suddenly, Pete and Micah switch bodies, and this is where it starts to get really funny, because like, Pete is acting all girly, well, because he's Micah, and oh my gosh, it's just like, you have to see it, it's so funny. Bravo to the actress, well, in every episode, but in this episode, like, it's always hard to pull off, like, a body switch, but they, like, did it very well, so, yeah. So, they get body switched because of the griffin, they have to, like, find each other, but then there's this other dude who has this other half of the griffin, and, like, they have to go to this hotel room, and, like, then suddenly, like, the other guy who was switching bodies, like, randomly with this dude, like, it got so strong that his body exploded in, like, the shower. And, well, we didn't see it, though, because Pete closed the curtain fast enough. Then he opened it and it was like, oh, you could just see blood splattered everywhere. It was disgusting. But they didn't want that to happen to them, and they were, like, about to explode, and then finally they slapped the heads on the griffin thingy, and they were saved. Yeah! Okay, now onto the other artifact, the stockings thing. Like, Artie and Claudia, they were investigating, like, all these men started, like, one, they, like, got divorced, and two, like, they started losing their money or something, so then they go to this bar where, like, this woman who, like, they suspect is doing all this, they see her, and, like, Artie goes and, like, he's like, oh, the artifact won't affect me, because he, like, uses all this stuff to, like, make sure no artifacts will affect him. But then she rubs her leg on him, which has the stockings on it that make men do whatever she wants, and then he becomes in love with her, and Claudia's like, dude, what are you doing? And she's the only one who's, like, sane in this world of, like, freaky men who have all fallen in love with this woman, her name is Lauren, and stuff. So, like, it was really awesome. Like, Claudia, like, handcuffed him to, like, the door or something, and she went to go get Lauren, but it turns out there was this dude who was, like, not really holding Lauren hostage, necessarily, but he's, like, madly in love with her and stuff, and he's like, don't touch my Lauren, blah, 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 we're gonna go far away where you can't find us because you can't get in between us. And then, like, he handcuffs Claudia, so it really turns out Lauren wasn't the bad guy because she was using the stockings and she didn't really, well, yeah, you get my drift. And, so that happened and all, and, where was I? So, like, Artie came, and Claudia was like, oh, yeah, but he was like, oh, Lauren, are you okay, my love? And she was just like, ugh. And then finally, Lauren gets the stockings, and then she brings them back, and, like, Claudia and Lauren, like, rip them, and then it goes, like, poof, into this big thing of purple powder, and it's kind of pretty and stuff. And then they're all out of the trance, and the guy goes back to his wife, and Artie's like, oh, thank you, Claudia. And she's like, no problem, and yeah. So that was the story of both artifacts, summed up very quickly and badly by moi. So, yes. I spent like a billion hours, like, making a bunch of pic spams from, like, the screen caps, because, like, I have no life. So if you want to check them out on my Tumblr, I will post the link below, shipperifficgirl.tumblr.com. And girl is spelled like G-R-R-L, and not G-I-R-L. Because it's cool like that. So, check out my Tumblr. I think I made what is probably the first ever mica arrow. There's two! There's two! So, go check them out and reblog them and stuff, because I enjoy when people reblog my posts. That's pretty tight. Anything else? Fringe or Warehouse 13 related to talk about? No, I don't believe so. So, check out Warehouse 13 next week. Tuesday, Sci-Fi, 9/8 Central. Awesome. I'm out. See you guys later.